Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you are all doing great. So today we are just continuing taking decisions about graphic design. So for today, as I promised you yesterday, we are just creating a photo, a logo for um, some names or some letters. We are just creating a logo um, using the letters because yesterday we just took with the pictures and with the picture and also with the frames of the shapes. So today we are just taking it with a, a letter. So first what I'm doing, create new. Then from here, I will just pick something like this. Okay. Some of you may ask why I'm using the white background. It's fine because later on I will teach you how to convert white background to a transparency background. So that's why I just brought this white background here. So it's up to you. You can use any name, any letter, anything which you prefer, any sort of font that you prefer. It's all up to you. No one is forcing you to use any sort of letter or any sort of uh, font family that I'm using. So just try to be creative and do the things, but just follow the step that I'm doing and it's gonna be fun. What I'm doing, I'm just bringing something like this. I think 500 is good. And the font family, I just choose this elephant. For the color, I'm just using black. Yeah, it's fine. Here is, for example, I want to create a logo for Halabja group. So I will write H for Halabja, then G for group. So done. So now what I'm doing, I'm just converting this text to a normal layer. So how to convert this? First, I'm selecting, then going to layer, crop to content, then the other one as well, click, then go to layer, crop to content. So now I have two letters that I just put it in a shape of, in a style of layers. So as you see here, these two, first, I just want you to see it. So that's why I'm just like make it the transparency this way. So look at here, what I have. I just put letters on each other. So for Halabja, I just picked H, and for the group, I just picked G. So now what I'm doing, I'm just trying to make this two that they being combined with each other in a way that I can just see it. So I'm just trying to design it, something like this. So what I'm doing now, first, I want to work on the G. So for working on the G, what I'm doing, right click, alpha to select, okay? Then I select alpha to select, then I'm going here, select, the menu select, and then I will check groove, grow, for growing what I'm doing, I'm just picking 10 is fine, click. So I see there's a layer around it. Now what I'm doing, I'm just creating a copy of this layer. So just clicking and then okay. Now I create a copy. So select none. Now what I'm doing, oh, sorry. I'm going to edit and then fill with the foreground color. Again, I want to make this also the opacity for it a bit more, just to see the outline of both of them, something like this. So what I'm doing now, I'm just unselect this. Then I'm grabbing the rectangle selector. With the rectangle selector, I'm just choosing this bit, but I have to be really careful. So why not? Let's just zoom it like this. So yeah, it's fine. I'm just going to here to the very edge of it and then select something like this. Later on, we are just making some changes. So after I just did the selection, I will press enter. Then after pressing enter, I'm just pressing delete. Sorry. 1 minute. Yes, sorry guys, I had just to answer something, what I did here. Sorry, I forgot where I was. Yeah, so now we are here. After we just put these two letters on each other, and then I just put them together, and then I just change the opacity of them just to see them both. So what I'm doing now, after I select this one, right click, alpha to select. After that, I'm going to select and then to grow here. And then I just put 10 is fine. It varies because maybe in your case, you need to increase it more. Maybe for someone else, they need to increase it less. So it's fine. I just do this. So after I doing this two, what I'm doing, I'm just creating a copy of this layer. Okay. Then what I'm doing, I'm going to edit and then fill with foreground color. Then again, I just want to make sure that I can see clearly through this one. So I just made it like this. So now I'll just do unselect and then grab the rectangle. With the rectangle, as I told you, I have to be so precise. So I'm just cutting this bit. So I don't want any more things to be cutted. So yes, this is enough. Yeah. So after I just create the rectangle that I want, I will press enter. Then I'm going to select and then invert. After doing this, what I'm doing now, I just need to sorry. After I did this and I did the invert, so I'm just pressing delete. Then after I did it, so yeah, I'm just going here and do alpha selection again, and then I will press delete here. So yes, so I just select none here, delete this there, sorry. Sorry guys, like, because today I'm super busy, so even I don't know what I'm doing. So yes. So yes, I just have to undo all this. Yes. So we are here. After I did this, what I'm doing, next step, I'm just select none, and then from here, grab this guy, make the line, enter, and then invert, then delete. After that, we are just creating alpha from here, selecting alpha, and then after we select alpha, yes, we can, yes, vale. Sure. Sorry, guys. Yes. So what I did, I just select alpha from here and then delete this guy. Now I'm selecting the edge and then press delete here. So if you are just looking at here, I just cleared this bit here as you see right now. So what I'm doing after I did this too, I'm just bringing the color back to its normal for both of them, just like this. So look at them. Now we have this two being not select, yes. So we see these two, we just put them on each other and we just create this nice and super cool logo here. Is H and G. We just created like this. So now what I'm doing, after I create both of them, something like this, so I can just go here and right click, then say merge down. So we put this two, we merge this two layer together. So if I remove this one, I see the logo that I created. So what I'm doing, I'm just deleting the background. So now I have the logo somewhere like there. So to make the layer to fit to my logo, what I'm doing, I'm just going to layer and then crop to content. Oh, why it's not letting me? Okay. Crop to content, yes. So we just did it from the image because it doesn't let me from here because we already did crop to the content. That's why it was not allowing to do it twice. So I did it from the image. So I went to image and said crop to content. And as you see here, it's nice and easy and it's clear. So we just create a logo in a matter of second. So now what I'm doing, I'm just saving this file or importing, exporting it to have a PNG. So I will call it halabja. Yeah. So, and I will put it on desktop, export. So first thing I want to have no background there. So I will just say export. So now I have to have, yes, it is halabja here right now. So if I want to create something else, let's say this time I just want to be 1080 by 1080 and okay. So I want to bring this layer as an outer layer. So what I'm doing, I'm just open it as a layer and it's on desktop and we name it halabja, open. So now, as you see, we have this logo. So to make sure that this logo is transparency, what I'm doing, I'm just picking another color, any other color, let's say this gray. Okay, and then fill within the bucket. I can just fill it like this. So as you see here, I have a nice logo. So what I'm doing, I can just add here some other text, but this time I can just make it 50 and use another font. Let's use this one. So you can write here, group. So to see the color, I have to change to black as well. So we have halabja group, something like this. So this one also, if I want to just make it to be visible, I have just to go to layer and crop to layer and then go to here and then put it into the center. So this is the center of our logo, and then I can just move it up. Something like this. I can just put it here if I want. And now I can just to rescale it as well because I converted from text. So I can rescale it and make it a bit bigger. And now after this scale, I can just go again and put it into the center. So now it's nicer and I can just see it clearly. So what I'm doing now, I can just combine these two as well together again by merging them together. So if I remove this, I have this logo here and I can just again go to image and crop to content. Like this. So even if I put it the background or I remove it, I can just see it's written halabja group. And this is my logo that I can use it. So I can just export this as well again. And this time, just put it over this guy. Export, replace. Yes, I want to replace. I don't want to touch anything here. So now everything is clear. Like this. So I have it. So now Yesterday, some of the student, they asked if I can just put a logo on my photo just to make sure that there's a copyright for it. So how to do it? I'm just going here, open any of the pictures that I have it here. This one. That one. No. Let's go to picture. Here, we have this guy. Yes. Open. I have this in front of me. If I want to put my logo somewhere here, so what I'm doing, open as a layer. Then I'm going to desktop, object group. So yeah, this is my layer that I want. So I can rescale it, make it smaller, make it the size that you prefer, and then enter. And then you can just take this and put it anywhere that you want. For example, I can put it here, and I can just change the opacity of it to make it clear or make it like something be a bit visible and then not affecting the rest of the picture. So I can just do it this way. As you see here, I have my logo and I just put it right there, and nice and easy. There's nothing to be worried about. I just create my logo and I just put it the way that I want. Now, if I want to create some curvy text or bended text, how to do it? Let's go and create something, then bring it here. I'm just using this scale because it's best scale that I can deal with. You can just use the scale according to the requirement that they will ask you. So here I'm just adding the guidance. Okay, and then the other one, I'm just bring the guides to just make sure that I have the proper size. So what I'm doing, I first create circle, then I can just make it something like this. Oh, sorry. Creating this and then that. This much is good. So yeah. And if I want to convert this to a path, what I'm doing, I'm just going to select, then to path. It means that I want to change this circle to a path. So from select, I will just choose it. Then now I can just go to the path and I see I just created here and here. So none. Now I have it in the path. So if I remove it, you won't see anything here because we didn't create shape for, yeah, or we didn't create a layer for it, but we just create a path. So here you see this red one is the path that I want to create. So I just create this one. So to make a bended text, what I'm doing, I'm just clicking here. Then I will write whatever I want. For example, I want to write University of Suleimani, something like this. I think it's fine. So what I'm doing with this guy, I can just, okay, I can just bend this guy in a way that be in a circle shape. This size I think is a bit big. So let's make it smaller. I think 40 is good. No, we can make it smaller. 35. Yeah, 35 is fine. And then change the color to black. Okay. So now we have this text here, and I want to bend this text. How to do it? I'm just going to select the text from the layer. I'm going back to the layer because I was in the past. So on the layer, where I'm doing, right click here, and then text to text along path. Click this. You see here, the text is being created here. And then I am going back to the path. Here I see my text being created as a path. So how to convert it to a normal text to deal with, right click, and then path to select. Okay. After this, what I'm doing, I can delete this guy. I don't need it anymore. Then go in here, and I don't need to see the text as well. And I'm going to edit and fill. Sorry. Black. And then here, I'm just creating a layer for it, for this guy. And then edit. Now I just created. So after I created none, I can remove it to top. By what? By rotate. I'm using rotate, and I will rotate it up, up, up. Yes, I think it's fine. Yes. Enter. And I see the layer is bigger than the image. So I'm just going to image and crop to content. Oh, sorry. Oh, it's fine. I have to go to layer and crop to content, but it's fine. Then I can delete this guy because I don't need it anymore. I have this circle shape text. Then if I want to write another text, word food program. If I want to write this, it is a nice text here. And if I want to do the same thing with this text and use it for the same idea, so it's gonna be a bit hard because here we have the text bended like this. So we cannot do the same. We have to change the direction of the bending. So what I'm doing, I'm just going to flip, click on the flip, and then I have to just to flip it vertically. Then what I'm doing, I'm just clicking on the path, but from here also I have to choose the path to flip. Okay, so I'm just clicking here on the path. So I think it just changed it. It just rotate the path. So what I'm doing here, again, I just click and text along path. Where's my path? Oh, my God, I just, we have to wait because I think my computer is just work too much today. So it needs some time to just debug the process for me. So that's why I can see the path. Just delete my path. Okay, I just got it back finally. So if I want to, 1 minute, guys. Sorry, guys. Yes. So yeah, we have it here back. So what I'm doing, I'm just flipping the path after I select it, and I select vertically because I don't want horizontally to just flip it. I want vertically to be flipped. So what I'm doing, I'm just clicking on the path, one click. And yes, I just want to make sure that I just clicked on the path. Yeah, I think I just clicked on the path. Yeah. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to the text and right click, text along the path. No, I didn't do it. I have to do it again. Okay. So let's go back here, and then from here, text along. Yes, we did it. So what I'm doing now, I'm just going to the path, and here I will just say path to the select, and then delete this guy. Now going back here and create a layer for it. Okay. And now edit and fill. And again, go use the rotate just to rotate this text as well. Fine like this. And then use the select. Just bring it down here. So we're gonna have something like this. I need to rotate it again. No, it's fine. Enter. So I have this two text, University of Soleimani and World Food Program, like this. Thanks for you. I don't need you anymore. I have this two text. And again, thanks for this guy. We don't need it anymore. And we have this, as you see. We just want to adjust it. And also this guy, just to make sure that we have it clearly. Yeah. So we just create this, and then we can create a circle around them using the same idea. Going here, create, oh, sorry. This is really annoying. I don't know how people they are working with this. Anyway, I don't want to create this because it's so annoying and it just destroying everything. So I just want to combine these two together, and then I can remove this guy. So I have this, and then I can just crop it again. Well, I just do it my way. Enter. So yeah, we can just create something like this. I just used the crop for this purpose. So now if I want to save this logo as well, export on desktop, name it, let's name it stamp, and export. Yes, export like this. So yes, nice and easy. I don't want this. So what I'm doing right now, I can just bring it on this one. It's going to be something like this. Sorry. So stamp. So I can just move it. I can rescale it. Something like this. Just I rescale it. Enter. So this is the way that we can create something circlish. At the same time, I can just enter, or let's just create something else for it. Open. I just want to open this guy. And this time I want to insert a logo for it. For example, we have this logo. I'm just removing this outer, then none. Now I want to convert this color to non-color. So nice and easy, from image mode, I will just make it gray. Then I'm going to color, and from color, I will just pick equalize. So you see, it is in a darker color, and we just made it like this. So I can just select it and make it center, center. So from everywhere it's in the center and everything is fine. I can just put it on any background that I want. This is our logo, University of Suleimania, or University of Suleimani Wordful program. And this is the logo of Impact. We can just create such a logo, something like this. So this is what we call it, graphic design. And this is how we are dealing with. So what we create today, we just create this guy, and also we create another guy. Open on desktop. We create this as well. So we create a logo using letter, and also we create a stamp using name and also an image, and we just put the image in a way that we can just see it nice and easy. So this too is what we call it, a graphic design. So graphic designer or is not someone that just like touching some photos and changing the photos in a way that they want. No, graphic designer is a person who can design logos or design cover for, let's say, a notebook, or cover for a book, or some boxing for, let's say, a gift or anything, or designing boxing for some watch, or some let's say mobile phone. So these things you can just do it using the graphic design. So graphic designer, again, is not a photographer. Photographer is the person who take a photo and then change the things which like a bit of touches in the photo. But graphic designer is the person who can create things from zero. So you have nothing, then you are creating these things from zero, from the scratch. So if you want to become a graphic designer, you have to have a really good creative and different way of thinking, and you have to be creative to just create something that you like. For example, I just came out with Halabja Group. In the morning, we just designed another logo for Taiwan Group. So you can just design a logo for yourself, use the first letter of your name and the first letter of your father name, and just mix them together and write it down. As I said at Halabja Group, you can just write it, for example, your name, like this. So yes, this is what we have for today, and hope you understand it and be ready for nice and easy test that you're gonna take. And this test is not about the mark, because you know the participant from the first cohort, they don't need marks because they already graduated. So this test is gonna be for picking the chosen one for Javoto. So we cannot just send anyone to Javoto without testing them. And I'm not sure, but May tonight also, I will just give you a project and I want you all to participate. So if I will put it, I will give you this task as well. It's a nice task. I just want you to just create something for me, or just like maybe it's going to be a normal logo and I want you to edit it, or maybe I want you to create a logo from scratch for me. So be prepared, and it's going to take from your time only 15 minutes, 15, 1-5. So yes, tonight we're gonna have this test as well. And thanks for your participation. It's not a test, it's gonna be just like a project I will give you, but it's gonna be in a short time. So I want you all to participate to know what is your ability, and then we will discuss it later and I will show you how I can do it and how you did it. Okay. So that's why I want you to be prepared for Sunday. So tonight at 9, you have lesson, Salim. Okay. 8 to 9:30 you have lesson, right? Okay. So I can just put it on 9:30. So you can just start it after you finish with Mamsa Banu. You can just start, because it's not a test. This is just, I want you It's like a project. I'm just giving you a project, and I want to see who gained the information that I gave in these days. I can't, Shema. I'm sorry, because I have some plan based on this project that I'm giving you tonight. However, I'm sure that you will do it even like less than 5 minutes because it's so easy. But I just want to make sure that you gain the information that I told you. So yeah, we will make it 9:30. Is it good? So it's going to be 15 minutes. Okay, great. Thank you, Salim, because I was just putting it on 9 and then you won't be able to participate. So I want you all to participate. So thank you for all of you and wish you best of luck with Mama Stabano for tonight, because tonight's class is really important. I think there's something about IELTS exam and how to take the test. So try to listen to her fully, and later on you will have fun with using GIMP and creating something funny. So thank you again and goodbye for now, and have a great evening. Bye-bye.